What if I told you the phrase freedom from alcohol actually changes meaning depending on where you are on the sobriety journey? At first, it sounds perfect. Break the chains, escape the villain, win your freedom. And in the beginning, that's exactly what you need. But here's the kicker. Long-term sobriety teaches you that freedom from alcohol isn't really about alcohol at all. Today, we're going to dive into what freedom really means, why relapse shatters a simple story, and how the deeper truth can transform the second act of your life. When you're starting out, freedom from alcohol feels like the Holy Grail. Alcohol has hijacked your life. It's the villain, the tyrant, the monster. In sobriety, that's your heroic quest. You're the warrior, breaking free, casting off the shackles. And in the beginning, that story works. It motivates. It gets you in the game. But here's where things get complicated. If freedom from alcohol really was just about escaping the villain, then staying sober should be easy. Once you've broken free, the bottle can't drag you back. It has no voice, no power. And yet, people relapse again and again. We volunteer to pick it up. We willingly put the shackles back on. Why? That's the first clue that freedom from alcohol means something deeper than we thought. See, the bottle never was the boss. It was just a tool. The real tyrant, our own human frailty, that desperate, exhausting need to control how we feel inside, to feel okay, to feel secure. Drinking was never random. It was a strategy, a tool to manage fear, anxiety, boredom, anger, grief, that feeling of insignificance, a way to escape emotions we didn't know how to face. For some of us, our biochemistry guaranteed that once we started using alcohol this way, we couldn't stop. So real freedom isn't just about putting down the bottle. It's about breaking free from the reasons we picked it up in the first place. Here's an important insight. Recovery is really two journeys. The first journey is getting sober. This is the battle. The mission here is simple. Stop drinking. Freedom from alcohol is the perfect phrase here. It's simple. It's motivating. I sometimes call it a necessary fallacy, because while it's not the whole truth, it's the truth that you need to take that first step. Journey 2 is staying sober. This isn't a battle anymore. It's an adventure. Now the mission shifts. It's no longer about freedom from something. It's about the freedom to live a life you don't need to escape. And that means discovering a deeper truth. True freedom is the freedom to stop trying to control every feeling. It sounds backward, I know, but true freedom is the freedom to feel bad. Once you stop running from every wave of emotion, you realize feelings are just like the tide. They roll in, they roll out. You don't need to build walls against the ocean. You just need to learn how to float. That's when sobriety transforms. It stops being about survival and it starts being about joy. Not that fake, numbed-out joy of intoxication, but the deep satisfaction of facing life, good and bad, without running away. That's the paradox. The prize isn't freedom from problems. It's freedom to face them. And that's the kind of freedom that lasts. So let me ask you this. What type of freedom are you chasing right now? If you're in the fight to stop drinking, then freedom from alcohol is exactly the goal you need. But if you've already put the bottle down, then maybe it's time to chase something bigger. The freedom to live, the freedom to feel, the freedom to be fully human. Thanks for watching Second Act Sobriety. If this connected with you, please hit the subscribe button and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, your first act of life may have been about running, but your second act, it can be about freedom, real freedom. Check out these other videos. And remember, giving up drinking doesn't mean giving up anything real. It means opening the door to the life you deserve. I'm Dr. Donald Crowe, and I'll see you in the next one.